Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for listening to your reading of May 20th, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. You'll feel motivated to follow your heart, nurture loved ones, and build the home of your dreams throughout the coming weeks, dearest Taurus, as Mars makes its debut into Leo and your solar 4th house. Though your emotions will be strong under this planetary placement, watch your impulses anytime you feel exceptionally worked up. Meanwhile, the moon continues its journey through Gemini, allowing you to move slowly, so be sure to keep an internal dialogue centered around leisure. Consider carving out some time for yourself when Chiron becomes active this evening, bringing healing through solitude. If there is tension persisting in your relationship with someone, you may want to find a way out today. Listen to the other part of the story. Do not be too submissive, allowing others to steamroller over you. But at the same time, do not be blunt. You may find an important client at your office. Be agile and proactive. You generally prefer to keep your eye on the ball in a way that leaves absolutely zero room for any kind of confusion, Taurus. I'm not saying that there is anything crazy about this, I'm merely stating facts. Today, however, you might find yourself in a situation that makes it all but impossible for you to keep your normally level-headed nature in check. The intuitive moon is moving through Geminis right now, and while she's there, she's going to align at the same degree as Uranus, the planet of surprises, throwing you a not-quite curveball. When Uranus gets involved, it's impossible to tell what is going to come our way, and since the moon and he will be coming together at the same degree as opposed to pinging across the sky, these two bodies will be so synced up it'll be impossible to tell what is what. Just go with the flow and maybe keep an extra eye on your wallet. You could end up overspending without even realizing it. Because everything is going well in your life and you have received positive news, you may be in the mood to celebrate. Some individuals seek recognition or recompense from a well-known individual for their widely acknowledged brilliance. Your optimistic outlook may liven up your intimate life and provide you with additional opportunities to strengthen your relationship with your partner. If you are unattached, you might find a suitable partner in an intriguing person. If you are employed in the public sector, your career prospects are favorable. You could even be compensated for your efforts. Your health and vitality are likely to hold up. Your general health will probably improve due to your healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, and balanced yoga and spiritual healing practices. Mars begins its transit of your home and family sector today, dear Taurus, and this means you're pouring more energy into your personal life until July 10th. This influence stirs your desire to do something about difficult conditions or relationships and fix, improve, and otherwise renovate your life from the ground up, especially your domestic world. While you can experience variable energy and motivation levels in the weeks ahead, it's an excellent time for taking care of household and family matters. Do watch for bottling up anger. You are protective of others and yourself, but perhaps a little too defensive. Today's Mars-Pluto opposition can highlight a struggle between personal and professional responsibilities. Working on finding a better balance will be particularly helpful. Learning about your more profound needs, desires, and ambitions can help clarify your long-term and career goals. Nevertheless, power struggles within the family circle or buried problems can emerge, and it can be difficult to relinquish control even if you know it's for the best. Work or family matters can be heated and serve to rile you up. You may recognize you've been clinging too tightly to your objectives, and relaxing them just a little may help bring you back to a better work-life balance. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Go after the work-life balance that you want to have, Taurus. It is time to put yourself and your needs first when Mars enters Leo. The courageous Martian energy is just what you need to take a stand about your schedule, especially if you want to change things around. However, you will need to be okay with making major adjustments in your work-life balance to have what you seek, since Mars will immediately oppose Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Do not be afraid of change, since it could lead to something ordinary in your work life. When it comes to money, you usually know how to go out, make it, and spend it, too. You can be a powerhouse when it comes to the green stuff. Take a look at what you bring to the table better than others, whether that's at work, in your ideas, or in a money relationship. You may be surprised to find that it's more than you had previously thought. You can use this talent now to cash in later. You're in your element as the moon in Gemini's continues to dominate the skies, Taurus. What is it you want to accomplish at this time? This should be a relaxing day for you, but it may not be as simple as that. You may have a few niggling things to complete in regard to your finances, and this may play on your mind. However, it is important to engage in some self-care today. For now, it's about tending to your needs and pampering yourself. Today is about you, Taurus. What aspects of yourself have you been neglecting? Checking in with yourself spiritually is an excellent idea today, especially out among nature if possible. Where does your heart guide you? Listen to your feelings, as they have important messages for you at this time, and going inwards can help improve your financial situations, particularly areas that have been troubling you. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for May 20th are 33, 21, 16, 44, 20, 18. Daily love. Practice mindfulness today, Taurus. You could be in the midst of a sharp disagreement that leaves you, your family, and your significant other fuming for weeks to come. Mighty Mars, which is already causing lots of action in your domestic sector, is now sizzling into the initial degrees of this piece of the sky. However, powerhouse Pluto, the planet of destruction, domination, and power struggles, will stand opposite the red planet and is now reaching a critical impasse at this time. Major disagreements or even explosive fights could take place at home. Breathe. This is the perfect time to invite a dear friend for an exploration of your relationship together. The current planetary configuration may encourage you to ask them out on a date, which is a bold step for one normally so shy and retiring. Yet you realize that if you don't act, the chance will slip away. Use your natural sense of humor to make the right impression. Do you know how to give yourself as much love as you do your romantic partner? Is it easy for you to not completely lose yourself in your lover, remembering that it's equally important to devote time and energy to self-love? These are relevant questions to ask yourself today as the moon is in Gemini's and your 2th house of self. It is so common for us to get so swept up in our partner's world, taking care of their needs while neglecting ours. This is a perfect time for you to do practices that nourish you and give you pleasure. Doing so allows you to be more fulfilled in your own being, which immediately allows you to be more capable of pouring that energy and love into your relationship. At work. There is an atmosphere of tension at your workplace. It may be due to the heavy losses incurred, for which you are nowhere responsible. Do not allow yourself to take in this kind of energy. Instead, try to motivate all those who are struck by this wave of negative thoughts. You will be able to receive the required wealth from various sources to manage the expenses. Expensive gadgets will not necessarily make your job easier. Don't buy into a gimmick just because everyone else is. You may waste more time trying to figure out how to run this new apparatus than if you were to just do things the old-fashioned way. Today is a good day to bring the focus back on yourself. The moon is in Gemini's and in your 2th house of self. How much do you allow yourself to direct your energy towards yourself? Also, how much do you allow yourself to direct that energy back to the external world? It's important that you are centered in your being and confident in yourself, otherwise, you won't be able to achieve all the things you set out to in your career. Let yourself be a leader if that's something you generally shy away from. The image you project out into the world determines the way others view you, and you want those whom you work with to view as someone who takes initiative and goes for what they want. Health. You have become used to a sedentary lifestyle and you have let your body go. The time is right to start exercising in earnest and regain the strength and stamina that you originally had, because you may soon be called upon to perform a physically difficult activity. It is also necessary to relieve your stress. Unbeknownst to you, your unhealthy dietary pattern is actually contributing towards this stress. You may surprise yourself today. It could suddenly be time for you to shine, like the sun peeking through the clouds. You could light up a room when you least expect it. Have a good time with this. Maybe it's time to treat yourself to a little bit of online shopping. A new moisturizer would be a good idea, or perhaps some earrings or a new hat. Something to accentuate your head, which is where your heat energy radiates. Your mind is full of ideas today, Taurus, so try not to ignore the thoughts that come to your head. Writing your ideas down will ensure that you don't lose any flashes of insight that come to you today. Meditation will clear the mind. Pyrite is a protective crystal that you will benefit from working with today. Spending time near pyrite will make sure that you don't take on negative energy from those around you. Apricots are low in saturated fat, and they contain fiber, potassium, and vitamins A and C. Slice an apricot for a fresh, juicy treat or add dried apricots to your trail mix for an afternoon snack today. Family and friends. There is someone close to you who wants to be your lover, but you wish to keep it to friendship only. It will be better if you let this person know your feelings very openly. However, this person is an ultimate source of love and compassion for you and has been cushioning you against the bruises of life. My advice is to reconsider your decision. You're known as the most sensual sign of the zodiac, Taurus, and for good reason. Few people know how to enjoy the simple things in life, but few people also have a similar appreciation for the truly luxurious and stimulating quite like you do. Trust your instincts to know what and whom is worth appreciating today, even if things seem a little off at first. The intuitive moon is moving through Gemini's and your 2th house of self-expression, so you're more keyed into your inner voice than usual. Throughout the day, however, La Luna will align at the exact same degree as rebellious Uranus in this same sector of your chart, shaking things up and giving you a taste for the unusual. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.